Let me start with the number that should alarm every person watching this. Americans aged 60 and older lost over $5 billion to scams in 2024. Not $5 billion over a decade, $5 billion in a single year. And the tactics keep getting worse. In 2026, AI voice cloning can make your grandchild's voice sound completely real. Fake Medicare cards are exploiting real changes to your coverage. And a scheme called the Phantom Hacker has convinced retirees to wire their entire life savings to criminals posing as bank officials. Today, I am going to walk you through the 5 most dangerous scams targeting retirees right now, exactly what they look like, the warning signs that give them away, and what to do if you or someone you love is ever targeted. Please share this video. The people who most need this information are often the ones who least expect to need it. Let's get into it. The grandparent scam has been around for years, but in 2026, it has become terrifyingly more convincing. Here's how it works. You receive a phone call, and you hear the voice of your grandchild, panicked, crying, saying they are in trouble, a car accident, an arrest, a medical emergency. They need money immediately, and they beg you not to tell anyone. A moment later, someone else gets on the phone. A lawyer, a police officer, a bail bondsman. They confirm the situation and explain exactly how to send the money. Here is the critical thing to understand about this scam in 2026. The voice you hear is not your grandchild. Scammers are using artificial intelligence to clone voices from as little as 3 seconds of audio gathered from social media videos, voicemail messages, or public recordings. According to the American Bar Association, this technology now allows scammers to replicate a family member's voice with enough accuracy to fool even careful people. Seniors lost $584 million to romance and confidence fraud in 2025, according to the FBI, and the grandparent variant is one of the fastest growing forms. The warning signs. The call comes unexpectedly. There is extreme urgency and pressure to act immediately. You are asked to keep it secret from other family members. Payment is requested by wire transfer, gift cards, or cryptocurrency. What to do? Hang up. Call your grandchild directly on the number you already have for them. Call another family member to verify. Never send money based on a single phone call, no matter how real the voice sounds. The secret code strategy. Some families now establish a secret word or phrase that only family members know. If someone calls claiming to be a grandchild and cannot say the code word, it is not them. Set up a family code today. It takes 5 minutes and it could save your life savings. This scam is exploiting something real, and that is what makes it so dangerous. Starting in 2025, Medicare made significant changes to Part D prescription drug coverage, including the new $2,000 out-of-pocket cap. Scammers know this, and they are using it. Here is how it works. You receive a phone call, an email, or even a piece of official-looking mail. The caller or letter claims that Medicare is issuing new chip-enabled cards for 2026, or that you need to update your information to receive your upgraded Part D benefits. To activate your new card or claim your updated benefits, they ask for your Medicare number, your Social Security number, your date of birth, or your bank account information. Some versions include laminated cards that look remarkably official. Some involve callers who know your name and basic details, obtained from data breaches. Once they have your Medicare number, they can bill Medicare for services you never received. This costs the U.S. an estimated $60 billion annually, according to the Senior Medicare Patrol. Once they have your Social Security number, your identity is at risk for years. The warning signs: Medicare will never call you out of the blue to update your card. Medicare will never ask for payment to activate a card. Medicare will never ask for your full social security number or bank account information over the phone. What to do? Never give your Medicare number to anyone who contacts you first. If you receive a suspicious call, hang up and call Medicare directly at 1-800-633-4227. Review your Medicare summary notice regularly for services you did not receive. This scam starts with something that looks completely routine. A pop up appears on your computer screen. It says your device has been infected. It displays a warning from what appears to be Microsoft or Apple or your internet provider. It gives you a phone number to call immediately. When you call, a friendly and professional sounding tech support agent tells you they have detected unusual activity on your computer. They ask you to download a piece of software so they can connect remotely and fix the problem. Once they have remote access to your device, they have access to everything. But here is where the phantom hacker variant becomes especially dangerous. After gaining access, the scammer finds your bank account information. They tell you that your savings are at risk from hackers and that you need to move your money immediately to a safe account. They then transfer you to a second scammer posing as your bank's fraud department and sometimes a third posing as a government official. By the time you realize what has happened, your retirement savings are gone. Seniors reported $159 million in losses from tech support scams to the FTC in 2024. The Phantom Hacker version is more sophisticated and more destructive because it combines multiple layers of impersonation to build trust. The warning signs. Legitimate tech companies never send unsolicited pop up warnings with phone numbers. No real tech support agent will ever ask you to move money to a safe account. Government agencies never call to tell you your savings are at risk. What to do? If you see a pop up warning, do not call the number. Close the browser window. If it will not close, hold the power button on your computer and turn it off manually. If you have already given someone remote access to your computer, disconnect your internet immediately. Call your real bank directly using the number on the back of your debit card. Then call your local police department to file a report. Investment fraud is the most financially devastating scam category, targeting retirees. Not because it is the most common, but because the losses are the largest. Investment fraud affecting seniors accounted for $3.5 billion in reported losses to the FBI in 2025 alone. And in 2026, cryptocurrency has made these schemes even harder to recover from. Here is how investment fraud typically works. Someone contacts you with an opportunity that sounds exceptional. A guaranteed return of 15 or 20%. A private investment that is not available to the general public. A time-sensitive offer that requires you to act quickly before it closes. The person may seem professional. They may have a website, a LinkedIn profile, even testimonials. They build trust over days or weeks, sometimes months. They may let you make a small initial profit to encourage larger investments. Then one day, they disappear. The money is gone. And in many cases, it was cryptocurrency, which is nearly impossible to recover. Common schemes include pump and dump operations with penny stocks, Ponzi schemes promising unrealistic returns, and fake annuity products that rarely benefit seniors. The warning signs. Any investment that promises guaranteed returns is a fraud. Legitimate investments always carry risk. Pressure to act quickly before an opportunity closes is a manipulation tactic. Requests for payment via cryptocurrency or wire transfer are red flags. What to do? Verify credentials before investing any money. Check the SEC's investor.gov database to confirm whether a person or firm is registered. Never invest in anything you do not fully understand. And if something feels wrong, trust that feeling. The final scam on our list is one of the most psychologically sophisticated. A caller claims to be from the IRS, the Social Security Administration, the FBI, or even the Department of Medicare. Their caller ID may show a real government phone number. They sound official and professional. They tell you one of several frightening things. You owe back taxes and will be arrested if you do not pay immediately. Your social security number has been compromised and linked to criminal activity. Your benefits have been suspended and you need to verify your identity to restore them. In every case, there is urgency, fear, and a demand for immediate action. Payment is almost always requested by gift card, wire transfer, or cryptocurrency. Government impersonation scams cost Americans $798 million in 2025, according to the FBI, with seniors disproportionately targeted because of their trust in official authority. The warning signs: real government agencies do not call you out of the blue to demand immediate payment. The IRS will never call you and demand gift cards. The Social Security Administration will never suspend your number. No legitimate government agency will threaten you with immediate arrest on a phone call. What to do? Hang up immediately. If you are genuinely worried the call might be real, look up the agency's official phone number on their government website and call them directly. Do not call back the number that called you. All five of these scams, despite their different disguises, exploit the same three things: urgency, fear, and secrecy. So here are the three rules that protect you from all of them. Rule one: if anyone creates urgency and pressures you to act immediately, stop. Legitimate situations allow time to think. Scammers cannot afford to let you think. Rule two: never send money to anyone who contacted you first, by gift card, by wire transfer, by cryptocurrency, by any method. If you did not initiate the contact, do not send the money. Rule three: always tell someone before you act. Call a family member, call a trusted friend, tell your bank. Scammers rely on secrecy. The moment you involve someone else, the scam falls apart. If you or someone you know has been targeted by a scam, report it to the FTC at reportfraud.ftc.gov or call 1-877-338-24357. Every report helps protect the next person. These scams are sophisticated. They are designed by people who do this full time. Being targeted does not mean you were careless or foolish. It means you were targeted. But now you know what to look for. Share this video with someone you care about: a parent, a grandparent, a neighbor, a friend who is approaching retirement. The information in this video could protect their life savings. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next video. Stay safe and stay protected.